Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Rivero. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Hard running there, breaking tackles. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receivers are bunched together. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down and goal. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anyone when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Back to throw. It's Allen. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, swat the ball to 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Allen. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball in time.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the move, looking deep. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create here on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the USC offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot back.
Okay, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And when he doesn't hang on, looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Allen. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made wide open way downfield. First down here for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Allen. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stop out of the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Allen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away in. If you see anybody open, he's going to bring up second down. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Breaks loose now into the open field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Montgomery. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. The pocket breaking down. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Defense is coming after him. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Ortega. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SC. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Montgomery. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And here's the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. To the air. It's Allen. Running back grabs it on the screen. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this 3rd down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air. It's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll try to run it with the option. He's inside the 40. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Can you say methodical marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Rivera. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He breaks free. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And they'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Allen. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Touchdown, USC. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job by the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial third down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone.
29 Philly to Dino.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24.
22 Spider.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Trojans will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? It's a run to the left. Fights through the tackler. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
3-25.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Allen. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. 2nd effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the